Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, guys. Welcome back to the channel. As you would have seen in the trailer already, today's video is going to be about my riding shoes. In the last ride, a few of you asked me about, what are the shoes, where I bought it from, and more information about the shoes. So I thought I'm going to make this video and talk about why I chose Daytona over a host of manufacturers who are out there in the market and are more popular than Daytona as a name, because I also came across this name after I did some research. So I'm going to talk about Daytona as a company. I researched about the company and found it very interesting. These guys are making shoes since 1962. So you can say they're about a 60-year-old company. It is run by two brothers, and they have not changed the manufacturing process even after 60 years. I mean, I'm sure there would be some efficiencies that they would have bought in the process, but overall, these are still handmade, hand-stitched, crafted by people who have been doing this for generations. So kind of a very special feeling when you wear these shoes. Also, they are exclusively partnering with Gore-Tex, so which means that you can have them waterproof with the comfortable leather that you want to wear on long rides. Another unique thing about this company is they make long-lasting shoes. So these shoes, for example, if I maintain them well, I can wear them for the next 20 years, right? And the other unique feature about the company again is if you have some wear and tear on the shoes and you can send them back, they will restore the entire shoes and send it back to you. And when I say entire shoes, it starts from the sole to the protective gear and to the zips, leather, etc. So they will restore the entire thing and send it back to you. So that's absolutely unique about this company. Another thing is, again, when I wear some of the other shoes, it takes some time for you to run them in, right? These are so comfortable that you can wear them from first day onwards and just go out on your ride, right? So that tells you about the amount of time that the company puts in making sure that each and every part is absolutely comfortable for the rider. So let's talk about why these shoes are special, why they are so comfortable, what are the features that they come up with. So now let's talk about why these are so comfortable and exceptional when it comes to comparing them with other manufacturers. So this is before you have put your foot in, right? So you can see the amount of flexibility the shoes gives you, right? There are two zips, the long one and the short one. There is Velcro all over the place, and there is a Velcro at the back as well, so that you can adjust it to your calf, right, or your leg, however you're structured. So what I do essentially is, once I have put my foot in with this zip open, I will close this zip, right? So it is easier to do when the other zip is open, right? And it also keeps the life intact for this zip. And then I adjust the other zip and I close it, right? So I've locked in my foot, and then in the end I just use the Velcro to adjust it against my calf. So once you've done all your adjustments, then you don't need to do the calf again and again. This is for the first time. But yeah, in terms of the zip, I make sure that this zip is open when I'm zipping this up. So compared to a lot of other brands, I find these shoes to be easier to get into, easier to get out of, and while you're wearing them, they are like super comfortable. So they're reasonably weighted so that you don't feel that nervousness when you're putting your foot down on the bike, but at the same time, ergonomically they're so good that when you're wearing them, you hardly realize that you're wearing a riding boot. You just walk around like you're wearing a normal shoes. So that's absolutely fantastic about how these guys are manufactured. So let's talk about the protection. that the shoes offers. It's amazing, right? Nobody gives this much information with the shoe box as I've noticed with the other manufacturers. So you can actually take a screenshot of this and go through it in detail. I'm not going to walk through each and every protective gear that they offer, but I'm going to talk about the key considerations that I had when I was buying the shoes, right? So they've got front to back, both the sides, and top to bottom, everything protected, right? So if you look at the front, the shin bone protector, one of the most important things in a shoes, I would believe, because your shin bone is vulnerable and can cause permanent damage, right? So that is the most important piece. Then they have the ankle protector, again, very fragile part of your leg, the back of your foot, which can seriously hamper your way in which you walk if you get hurt there, and then your fingers in the front, right? All of these are essentially protected by certified protective material, so you don't have to worry about that, right? And you have the gear lever protector, so the mark that the gear lever leaves, this is for that. Now the material that they've used again is very long lasting, right? And what I've noticed, compared to a leather material or any other material, this doesn't leave a mark which will come in your eyes every time you want to wear the shoes, right? All these protective gear are put in the shoes in a way that they are completely non-intrusive, guys. So other shoes that I've worn, I can feel the protective gear when I wear them. These shoes, you cannot feel the protective gear, so that's why they are more comfortable. That's why you can wear them on longer rides, right? Also, they're pretty much all-weather shoes. So I have worn them in 45 degrees, and I've worn them in 12 to 15 degrees, right? Anything above 45 degrees is not comfortable in any material that you're wearing. Same is the case with anything below 12 degrees. You will feel some amount of cold, but because these are waterproof, right, they will protect you from extreme weathers as well. And it's Gore-Tex throughout the shoes, so while it is waterproof, it is also breathable, right? So that's the key advantage. So take a screenshot of this, go through it. I think it's a tremendous amount of detail with the shoes, and it has all the protection that you need along with the comfort that it gives.